So anyways, the funny thing is, you might often hear us talk about student affairs practice as learning outside of the classroom. Have you heard us say that to you before? That's really what we're interested in you doing. All of you are thinking about doing pretty compelling things in organizations that mean a lot to you. Remember this though, the things that you're doing in those organizations are very, very important. But they're also just sort of the steam coming out of the engine. What we're really hoping to create with you guys is student leadership. We talk about learning through experience, and then sometimes when we get the chance, we talk to you for 2 hours. Well, we're not going to do that today. We're going to learn through experience. Give us a big cheer so we know, okay?
We learned that, unless you go in with a vision, literally our mission, your mission, it's really hard to accomplish certain expectations that people who are ahead of you or had led the way before. It's really hard to accomplish those sorts of expectations, and that the expectations will change according to new leadership because you go in without some information. So you're literally blindsided, and unless you kind of start to gather information before the process, you're really going to have a hard time. You really need to communicate, and that's what it's all about.
If everybody wouldn't mind picking up their threads a little bit, and sort of hold them in your hands. Oh wow, holding them up high, that's nice. I want everybody to take a mental picture of this in their brain. I see one group, it's okay. You guys got to talking and it's totally cool. So look at everybody else's and imagine that yours is somewhat like that. I want everyone to take a picture of this with their brain. And what's that? A real camera, terrific. Could you forward that to all of us? That would be great. Just kidding. But imprint the notion of how interconnected all of our goals are. This is one thing I really love to do with student groups when people are all in sort of the same group or in the same boat. But did you guys find that there was a lot of commonality between the types of things you wanted to accomplish? If you have something to say about it, just raise your hand that isn't holding all the yarn. What kind of goals were you guys setting? Just yell. If SAB has a huge goal that they go, yeah, next year we're going to bring Ludacris and we're going to have him sing with big vocals. But that sounds awesome, first of all. Second of all, it's probably not going to happen, right? How do you remember in like a high school English class when you learned how to outline a paper? That was a pretty boring day, wasn't it? You probably said something to yourself, yeah, I'm going to outline this paper because they're grading the outline, right? But I'm never doing this again because this is needless work and I could just start writing the paper and quit when I'm finished, right? Did anybody else think that, or am I the only underachiever here? Goals are a little like that. Sometimes we just say, can't we just skip to the part where we start doing stuff? a lot of times, student leaders, when they first achieve an important formal leadership role, all of a sudden, they go from the person who realized as a member of the group that they were important and that they had something to say, and that, you know, that it was important for the group and for them that everyone be listened to being a person who now thinks that all has to reside in them. That all of the leadership, all of the motivation, all of the direction, all of the goals, all of the vision have to come from them. How does that happen? I want to sort of close drawing vision and goals together. It's one of my favorite quotes in the world. It says, if you build castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That's where they should be. Now put foundations underneath. The castle in the clouds is the vision for your organization. It's what your group could accomplish together. The foundations are your goals and objectives. The goals being, where could you get by the end of next year? Where could your group get in the next 5 years based on the work that you'll do? That's all my time. So we're going to take a 10-minute break. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to have a panel to help you learn about some of the resources available to you here at SLU. So thank you for your attention and have a great day.
No way, 'cause all the best